This is a video I've been waiting to make. Just been so busy. My friend Jeff and I both went to the Epping, New Hampshire, New England Dragway swap meet in at the end of August. We were supposed to meet up, and just life got a little hectic, and we didn't end up going together like we sometimes do, but we ran into each other. And he scored me these two, and I really super appreciate them because I've been after these for a while. Every time I make an offer on eBay, it gets denied, and I just haven't gotten around to buying these for whatever reason, even though they're amazing, and I've definitely had them on my list of cars I want. So this is the Atlantic Coupe, the Bugatti Type 57 SC, and this is Hitler's personal Mercedes-Benz Grosser, the gigantic beast of a vehicle that I actually saw the real deal. One of the main ones that he used, I saw it at the Imperial Palace in Las Vegas. That would have been years ago. I'm trying to think of how long ago. Late 90s, that would have been. So I saw the real deal. There's a bullet hole, well, a bullet lodged into the bulletproof glass in the rear on one of the windows. And the story goes that he was, a very paranoid guy, obviously. Most evil people are. And so he shot into the window when Mercedes-Benz was proudly showing him the car they made for him. He shot into the window thinking that, he was going to catch them trying to get him killed with subpar bulletproofing. Anyway, history aside, it's an absolutely beautiful car. I know a lot of people would take the flags off, but it's a part of history. Like, it is what it is. It's what came on the car, and I'm not going to do it. That's part of what makes it interesting. Maybe if I had two, I might repaint one a nice baby blue or something and strip it of all the political crap. Anyway, there's the stuff for the Bugatti. The little case that comes with it. These things are beautifully packaged with some foam. They do a nice job. And then here's the little instructions for the Benz. Well, not instructions, I'm sorry, specifications and everything else. It's pretty cool. It comes in multiple languages. Isn't that wild? 8-cylinder. 7.6 liter 8-cylinder. That's wild. And then, of course, it has a supercharger. Pretty cool. You got wheelbase, all those stats. Anyway, let's put that over here. And yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like from the front. These models truly are excellent examples. Every little detail is there. Much better than a lot of other stuff, especially from this era, when they really would sort of mail it in on some of the details. And look at that. Even the exhaust and mufflers, every little detail, meticulously crafted. I love it. I think it's a shame that a lot of stuff like this is underappreciated. Alright, now, next let's do the Bugatti. This thing is wild. Check this out. How cool is that? The engine detail is absolutely awesome. There is a link between the Germany's invasion of France in 1940 and Bugatti, and specifically the Bugatti Royale. Was it Type 41, I believe it was? Whatever the number was, the Royale Napoleon Coupe. It was actually hidden in the Paris sewers so that Hitler couldn't use it to parade around in, which is funny. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Alright, you want to see something next level? I just found out the back of this thing opens up to reveal the spare tire and luggage. That is crazy. I can't believe they had that level of detail built into this. That is astounding. Anyway, what a beautiful car. They're both beautiful in their own ways. The Mercedes would have been very conservative, you know, in its era. Even in 1940, whatever would have been. The Bugatti would have been more. This was a groundbreaking car. This was a very futuristic looking vehicle. Had a lot of aviation details. Of course, the riveting. All that riveting down the body line, the seam. That was a part of what made it really unique. Was that it had that spine, and it was considered to be like a nod to aviation. This thing is awesome. Sorry about the lack of focus. This thing keeps driving me crazy. But yeah, look at that. And you have those wild exhaust tips on the back. I believe there was there 8? I think there was 8 exhaust tips. You know, a representation of the 8-cylinder under the hood. This thing is wild. Let's see if the Mercedes has an opening hood. I don't know if it does. I haven't tried it yet. Yes, the hood does come off. Even though it's not truly a butterfly hood, but that's still pretty awesome. You can't really see the supercharger, but hey, you know what? It's nice. They did a nice job. They added a detail that they didn't have to. That is fantastic. I love it. What a cool pair of cars. And again, very historically relevant. Both of these cars were significant in their own way. And absolutely, the Bugatti was very groundbreaking and considered one of the most beautiful cars ever made. All of the grocers, the big giant Mercedes, were owned by wealthy people and emperors and dictators, and you know, no normal person owned a grocer Mercedes ever in its day or now. Well, I mean, now obviously it's a collector's item and worth ridiculous money. I am blown away by these things. There is functioning suspension here. There is a spring within this wheel well and the suspension. I don't think I'd be able to focus in on it, but yeah, this has functioning suspension. That is wild. This is insane. That's so cool. I think the Bugatti does, but that's okay. It wouldn't, it's not the type of car that would need that. Anyway, thank you very much to my friend Jeff for picking these up. I'm blown away by these. I need to look up what other stuff they make, because this is incredible. They did such a nice job with these. It makes me wonder what other beautiful vehicles were crafted by them and perfectly executed. That spare tire situation blows me out of the water. That is definitely surprising, and I was not expecting anything near that level of detail.